Hello everyone, and welcome back to tonight's live. How are we all keeping? I hope we're all doing well. Sorry about the way the lives have been going lately, but hopefully we'll get back to normality. It's just been very busy. There are some videos coming up this evening and tomorrow, so hopefully we should be back to normality. How are we all doing? We just wait for people to start clicking in and checking in. It has been busy, but we have been doing a lot for the channel on the off. Got new items for the collection. Shalom! Hello, Herefordshire Regimental Museum, and hello, Irish Shooting Channel. Hello, how are you? Both 88. Hi, everyone. How was Stoneleigh? Stoneleigh was fantastic. I actually still have some stuff here that was purchased at Stoneleigh. So we have a SAS drop down pouch, and we have a piece de resistance, an original SAS beret. What we'll actually do is we'll put this on the mannequin's head and just have it in the background for the video of today. And people can be commenting on it. There you go. I'll put you right there so people can see it. Andrew Fox, hello, John. Evening. How are you? Hope you're keeping well. What does Éire mean? Ireland. Éire is Ireland in obviously Gaelic. So there you go. That's what Éire means. There's other ways to call it Éire. But yeah, Éire is Ireland. So how have we all been anyway? How's everyone been keeping? I should have put the World War II airborne one beside this as well, and I'll have people really flip out. Oh, there we go. Ta-da! My MRT, hello from Sweden. Hello, how are you? Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, Éire is Ireland. Éireann is Irish. Yeah, it gets complicated. Andrew Fox, have you got any Irish Army bayonets? I don't. I do not have any Irish Army bayonets, and Irish Army bayonets are extremely hard to find because they're all numbered. Unlike other armies' bayonets they were just had a box of them and you drew what one you wanted. Irish Army bayonets were numbered. You'd sign. I don't know if it's changed, but you did. You used to have to sign for them when you took them out of stores and stuff like that. So anything you signed for in the military, out of stores, it's very hard to lose it. But yeah, I don't have any Irish Army bayonets. They are out there. Don't get me wrong, they are out there. I just don't have any. Video. I'm not sure what video means. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by just video. But yeah, so any other questions? The Irish Army are, I think it's this year, or what are we in 2024? 2024, 2025, I think that has to be completed by 2025. I think they're all changing into the new Irish Army multicam pattern, is what it's called. So we'll have to have a look and see what that looks like. But 88, is anyone else going to the International Military Collectors Club Fair this Saturday? I'm hoping to pick up Royal Irish Constabulary whistle and a trio medal group to someone who served with the Dubs. Where is it on? Is that the one that's on in Dublin? I'm not sure. How long have you been collecting army collectibles? Oh God, 30 odd years probably. Andrew Scott Andy Johnson. Evening, Andy. How are you? Yeah, I've been collecting military stuff probably 30 plus years, if not longer. Probably from the age of 10. I would have started collecting stuff along those lines. I'm just looking there. Boat 88 is looking for a trio set of medals. Well, there's a video coming up on these ones, but there you go. There's a First World War trio set I have. Belonged to a Cork man. So, there you go. I'm not really into military stuff, to be honest, but I do collect coins. I've got some coins from World War One and World War Two. Yeah, well, I mean that's it. Like, I mean, this is a collector's channel. I do have World War Two, World War One coins myself. Herefordshire Regimental Museum, just he's floating around the place. He's a big military coin collector. I have a jar filled here with every type of coin known to mankind. Euro, sterling. Yeah, so it's my little coin collection. There's pennies in it as well. There's old Irish money in it as well. So yeah, let's try to think of anything in this wallet. I have reproduction banknotes, alright, in this, but not actual proper money. But yeah, everyone collects something else. Everyone collects something different, and that's nice as well. In the fact that everyone, because obviously if everyone collected the same thing, we wouldn't be able to collect anything because everyone would have everything gone. So. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just looking at there my German mass cards. I'm actually contemplating on getting more of them. Let's see what else I have it here that people might find interesting at the minute. I'll try to keep all the paperwork stuff together. It was on in the West County, Clemens Dublin. I got my reminder about it last week in the post. I know all details. Both the fairs are on Facebook group. Okay, so it's on next weekend, is it? What is today? Today's Sunday. Yeah, so next weekend. That's cool. I got some paper money too, some from the Vietnam War and even the Roman Wars. That's cool. That's very, very cool. Yeah, so I mean, everyone collects up to the 10th February. Oh, if I'm off, I might take a trip up to. Am I off on the 10th? 1 second, now, just have a quick look. I don't know if I am. Believe it or not, no, it's been so long since I've been to an Irish fair. I couldn't tell you whether they're any good or not anymore. 10th of February. I'm actually working. Bugger. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, so how's everyone been anyway? I'm not going to stay too long tonight now. I might stay on for another 15 minutes. As it's Sunday, people want to get themselves sorted and things like that. My grandfather was born in 1909 and he participated in the Mexican War in the late 1920s. He had some weapons from that era that still were in good condition. Oh, cool. Very cool. Is that your new beret behind me? It is. That is my original SAS beret that I'm very, very happy to get because that was an item on my bucket list. it is now being ticked off my bucket list. There you go. I said I'd put it up there out of the way for people to admire while the live was going on. So there you go. Yeah. Oh, there you go. So it will be going into a glass cabinet. I do have an original Australian SAS one, and I have a what we believe is 2-1 SAS, because this badge is actually square. And from what we were saying, the information that I got before about it was that it was done in the early 50s and 60s when the regiments were reformed, and it was a way that it happened for a while for them to tell between 2-1 and 2-2 and 2-3. 2-1 is still going, I think. 2-3 is still going. I'm not sure if all three regiments are still going now at the minute, but it was a way to tell them apart. So I have that one. I have this one, which is original. This was ticked by a 20-odd year veteran of the SAS, and it was actually on his head as well, so it has been worn by 2 SAS men that I know of. It worn my SAS men. Was it worn by an SAS man? It was worn by an SAS man, actually. So yeah, so that's gone in the cabinet. I have an original Australian SAS one, that one, the 2-1 SAS. And I probably am going to get, I don't have an original one, but you can get reproduction ones, and they're very, very good quality reproduction ones, or private purchase ones, to the SBS. So that will be my little full SAS, Tier 1 British SAS cabinet. And then if I come across any other British, like an Australian one, or a Commonwealth Special Forces beret, it will be going into that collection. But yeah, so there you go. I do have a Royal Marines Commando one as well, so and a Para one, so they would be like the second. They're not. They are. I don't know if they're 100% Special Forces, but they are a special unit. So I have them as well. So yeah. Do you have any relatives that fought in the Irish Civil War, John? I find our history very interesting. I do have a relatives that fought in the Irish War of Independence, and I don't think he fought in the Civil War. I think he just had enough at that stage. But I know he didn't really fight neither in the War of Independence. So my great grandfather, bit of history about him, was a professional soldier. He'd fought in India. He was in the British Army. He'd fought in India in 1902, and he had fought in France during the Second World War. He was a Munster Fusiliers. He was actually in Gallipoli as well. We think he was in Gallipoli because he was 1st Battalion or Munster Fusiliers, and then later went to the 2nd Battalion. So we think the reason he went to the 2nd Battalion was because after their heavy losses in Gallipoli, but we'll get back to that anyway. So he fought the whole way through the war. He was wounded twice. He was wounded in around Ypres, and I think he was wounded somewhere else as well, but he was definitely wounded around Ypres. He finished out the war as a colour sergeant, was what his title was, or to that effect. I can't remember what his original title was, but he was today's day and age. He was a colour sergeant. He left the British Army at that stage. He had joined at 16. I think he was a boy soldier or something like that. And he had retired. He retired out of the army. He came home to Ireland, and at that stage, 1919, 1920, the Irish War for Independence was in full swing. The family story is that he went to collect his pension one day and got a bit of a kicking off of some Black and Tans and RIC. And after that, when he was getting himself back together, he was approached by the IRA and said, look, they're after doing this to you. Why don't you stand up and fight for yourself? And he said, look, this is the family story. How it goes was, my days of fighting are over. I'll never lift a rifle in anger again. And he said, look, if you find weapons that you don't know how to use, I will show you how to use them. But that's the limit that I will help you. And that's what he did. He ended up like training IRA men in the War of Independence, and he ended up qualifying for a pension after the War of Independence, and that's as much of the family history that I know, what he did and stuff like that. So there you go. 2-1, 2-2, and 2-3 SS are still ongoing. Did you watch my Thompson video? I've covered the Irish War of Independence service. Didn't get into War II service. I haven't watched it yet. I've been very, very busy. I have to catch up on a lot of YouTube stuff. I know Jim Timber has already stuff up. I haven't watched it, and I know you have stuff up. Oh, pardon me. But I do need to get around to catching up on stuff. So hopefully this weekend, or not this weekend, the weekend's over. Hopefully this week, at some point in time, I can catch up on stuff. So yeah. So whoever was asking about the medals, so there's a trio I have to a Corkman. Where's McCabe? This man was from Clonmel, but was involved in the 1916 Rising from the Irish side, and this lad then is he was in the Air Corps, I believe. This lad, or he ended up in the RAF. McSweeney, Patrick McSweeney is his name, another Irishman. So yeah. So we've lots of little medals. And then this chap is just it's the only one I have at the minute. It is a Northern Ireland Service Medal, which in their own right are very, very collectible as well. There you go. British Army Northern Ireland Service Medal. Oh. I really need to figure out a way to display these. So, maybe a shadow box or something. What do they call them? Yeah, shadow box. But at the end of this year, hopefully, we will be in a new property, because it's been going on now for a while, and we can start displaying stuff properly at 100%. You all got very quiet, guys. So as I said, we're only going to stay until about past, because I actually have to go to work again tonight. I've been called in. People are the joys of flu season. People are out sick. People are getting sick. So there we go. So I need to. I know I was going to wear them, but then I said I won't. I need to wash my combat highs because I was using them for stuff in the garden the other day. They're a bit muddy. Epic Militaria sell Ricker cases. Okay, I might have a look at them. Yeah, because I need to get glass case for him actually. I need to get a glass case for some other bits and bobs. My helmets, my RIC helmets, I need to put them in glass cases as well. I need to order some more of these foam heads. I can't remember where I got them off. I think it was Amazon. It was either Amazon or Wish or something like that. Where I got those foam heads, so I need to order some of them. And I need to make helmet stands. And I need to get a bookshelf. Well, I have some bookshelves, but I need to get proper bookshelves. So all go in the AO. These are very good actually. I got these. These are like tool shed shelving units. I think they were like 50 quid a go. So I might pick up a few of them more of them to display helmets, and because you can actually set the shelves according. You want to have that one wider, obviously, because it's got a TV on it. So yeah, be careful with foam heads. I've had the foam react with leather bands on helmets. Okay, so I'll probably have to get helmet stands for them. I know you can get ones that like them, but they're felt covered. So I wonder would they be any better. I don't know. I don't know. Should we wait and see? It's just to figure out how to try and display them. Like peak caps, you can leave flat on shelves, but then it after a while you can see the peak flattening. So yeah, I really don't know. I really don't know what to do. I actually was looking out for this. It's my reproduction World War II General Service hat. Why is it got like? Why does it look weird? There we go. There you go. So I need to. I was looking out for an Irish cap badge for this, but I didn't come across any. But well, they weren't around in World War II or World War One, but we could always go kit bashing. So you have the original rifles. There we go. So the rifles. They weren't in World War One, but just a cap badge for you, just to show you what it looks like. I was looking for a Munster Fusiliers one with a slider on the back of it, but I couldn't find any in Stoneleigh. Bit of a bummer. Green jackets. Is that actually? It's actually metal, is it, or plastic? It's paint. See what the green jackets look like. Like the Chaplain Corps. Interesting. Oh, there we go. This is actually it would have been a proper general service hat with the wire in the loop like that. But somebody has taken the wire was taken out of it, obviously, when they needed to make and then the Crusher style came in after this. So it's like an middle war period one. We made the Crusher type ones. But yeah, very, very cool. I like it. So I just need to get a cap badge for it. Put the Rangers cap badge on it, the new Rangers cap badge on it. I still can't get over how much it looks like the Salute Scouts. How they got away with it, I don't know. And I've been trying to read up about them, and nobody sort of really knows what they're supposed to be doing either. They are a sort of a specialist type regiment. They took some units from the rifles and stuff like that, and basically came up with their own training syllabus and stuff like that to make this Ranger regiment. So, yeah. Look, it is. And then there's their backing. So they are airborne qualified. Yeah. Can't really find out much about them. They were seems to be used to have been in Africa and in Ukraine. Well, not in Ukraine, but training Ukrainian troops and some African troops. So, yeah, it is what it is. Right, guys. So it's 8:30. So as I said, I was only going to stay out for about a half an hour because I have stuff to do and get ready for work and things like that. So I'll just give you a couple of seconds there if you want to just ask me some final questions. If not, we will log off and sign off, and I will see you all next week. Actually, while I have my calendar here, we will see what time we will be doing a live next week. Yeah, so I'm free on next Friday there won't be a live. The Friday or the live will be on Sunday. Is when we will be having the live. So same time next Sunday. One Scots, one of the Ranger units. Yeah, there was a few. The Rifles, one battalion from the Rifles, and we came out. And I'm not sure where the other battalion came from, but yeah. So look, we'll have to do a bit more research at him, a bit more looking up. I need to get a break for him anyway. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the live. I will see you all same time, 8 o'clock next Sunday for next week's live. So stay safe out there, enjoy the collecting, and keep an eye on the channel for some videos up over tonight and tomorrow. So have a good one, guys, and I'll see you all next week.